Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been so long since I uploaded a video, but I recently had surgery, I was pretty much out for like a whole week, didn't have a chance to film anything and really put makeup on whatsoever. So it was really nice being able to film this video and do something different, do something like actually put liner and lashes on that I have not been able to put on for a while. Today we're doing a really pretty kind of teal halo eye with a pop of silver glitter in the middle, because you know I can't live life without a little bit of glitter. And let's just go ahead and get into the video. So I'm going to start off with two different primers today. This first one is from Korres, and it's the Golden Krocus Saffron Door. I don't really know what any of that means. You see it has like little gold flakes in it. And I'm just lightly going to place it in areas where I want a little bit more like luminosity. It is getting pretty tacky. It's a little sticky, which could be a good thing so that things kind of stay in place. I also wanted to use a little bit of this primer as well. It's the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion, and really with this stuff you need like the smallest amount. It is basically kind of like a professional, so it just kind of has that silicone-y feel to it where you can kind of place it over your enlarged pore areas and hopefully get some nice coverage. So now that that's done, we're gonna go ahead and go in with foundation. I'm using two foundations today. You guys know I'm a little bougie when it comes to foundation. I do like to mix and match. We're gonna be using the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation in the color Fair. And we're also gonna use this Sonya Kashuk Satin Matte Foundation, and this is in the color Bisque. So since it says like a satin matte, I'm going to place it like in the outer perimeter since it does tend to get a little bit darker and it is more mattifying. Alright, and then everywhere else I'm going to use that Becca Luminous. Okay, so foundation is on. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. This is the Anastasia Brow Definer in Blonde. Alright, so I went ahead and did my brows off camera. I also primed my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape. Now I'm going to set my eyes with this translucent finishing powder from Maybelline, the Fit Me line. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette once again. I'm going to start off with this shade right here, which is the Cool Tone Light Brown, and a Morphe M441 brush. Alright, and then I kind of dust off all the extra product on the brush, and I'll just kind of sweep it up into the brow bone, but not all the way up, just a little bit into that higher up area, just to make sure everything's nice and diffused. I'm going to be using a Morphe M433 brush. I do want to pack it on because I do want it to be nice and opaque and have the color really come through. The more you blend it out, the sheerer the eyeshadow is going to get, so packing it on and blending it out is just going to be the name of the game today.
Now you call me Daddy.
Huh?
So now you call me Daddy.
I'm doing my makeup. What's up, baby?
What are you doing your makeup for? A video?
Yeah.
Oh. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm then going to take a Cozette S185 brush, take this color in the palette right here, which is, it looks black, but there's actually a black right here. We're going into this one, which is a very, very, very dark green. It comes off a little black, but when you compare it to the black, you can see it's got a little bit of a green tint to it. I'm going to take that same brush that we used with the aqua color and kind of bring this into the middle section here. Get that transition brush and make sure everything's still nice and smooth. Alright, I'm now going to take the Stila Magnificent Metal in Diamond Dust. I'm going to put some on my finger first. Now I'm going to take my Epic Ink liner from NYX and get this wing going. It's pretty hard to stay in frame and also put liner on, so I'm just going to do it without you zoomed in so much. Okay, so now we've got our liner on. I'm now going to apply some lashes. Alright, so I'm going to let the lash glue dry a little bit. I am going to apply some mascara while that's getting a little tacky. And I wanted to try this new mascara out I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. This is the Black Magic mascara from Eyeko. I'm going to take the Epic Ink liner again now that this lash has dried, and I'm just going to place it right over top to hide that lash glue. Alright, now I'm going to take my Eyeko mascara and just run it through a little bit to kind of mesh the falsies and the real lashes together. Alright, so for concealer I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape as always. I'm going to use that same translucent powder. I just like to use my damp sponge to blend it in. I thought I had picked up the translucent powder, but I remember now that this actually isn't translucent. This has a little bit of a light color to it, which is what I like for setting like my highlighted areas. So the translucent powder I use is also from the Fit Me line. It's the Matte and Poreless. The brush I like using is the big powder brush from one of the Morphe brush set collections that they sell. It really picks up product nicely, and it's just so big so you can distribute the powder really quickly too. Alright, so I'm going to do the under eyes now. Yeah, I'm going to start off with my Sigma E30 brush. It's just a really small pencil brush. Picking up that first transition shade, that cool light brown, and I'm just going to place that all over the under eyes. Alright, I'm going to take that same brush, just kind of dust off the brown shade, and I'm going to grab that teal aqua shade, and we're going to kind of halo the under eye as well, so the outer and inner corner. I'm going to dust off that teal shade, grab a little bit more of that light brown, and go right underneath it. Next I'm going to grab the Morphe E29. I'm going to grab that dark green, and with this I'm going to place it right on the outer edge. I'm not going to go in with it because I don't want it to look too dark. For the middle section of the under eye, I'm going to grab the lightest shade in the palette, which is this one right here. It's just a really light pearl. I'm going to grab my Morphe E18 brush to apply this, just as a base for the glitter that we're going to use. I'm going to use a Scone Smudger brush to apply a little bit more of the Diamond Dust. I'm going to grab my Slide On Glide On eyeliner from NYX and apply this to the waterline. And I'm going to use my Lash Paradise mascara. I'm going to use the same lightest shade in the palette, this one right here. Grab that same E18 brush. Actually, I kind of like to blend the two lightest shades together sometimes. I'm going to place this right on the inner corner. Now I'm going to contour my face a little bit using the NARS Laguna. And I've absolutely been loving this brush for contouring. It's the Luxie 660 Precision Foundation. bronzer today, I'm going to use this Park Avenue Princess. Alright, now that we're bronzed to the gods, I'm going to actually contour my nose up a little bit. The brush I like using for nose contour is the Angled Eye W20 from Swiss Glam. Get a little bit of the NARS Laguna. For blush, I'm going to use this Morphe palette, the 9N. Interested in trying this middle shade. I don't know if I've ever tried this middle shade before, but it's kind of like a bronzy peachy color with a little bit of like a golden shimmer to it. Ooh, I like it. You can see it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. Alright, before we do highlight and finish everything up, I am going to do a little bit of powder underneath my contour just to make it look really nice and defined. So I'm going to let that set for a little bit. I'm going to use a mixture of 2 Becca highlighters. The first one is going to be Champagne Pop, which unfortunately is in shambles. Alright, and then I'm going to use some Opal. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to highlight with this highlighter everywhere else. So tip of the nose, bridge, chin, and a little bit above the brow. I'm just going to get rid of any of the extra powder. For lips, I'm using the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the color Perla. I'm going to use some MAC Fix Plus and just kind of drench my face in it. Okay, so that is the final makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you did like it, and feel free to follow me on my social media handles, which are Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.